Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Geminis out there for May 2019. I took a break last week to kind of regroup myself because I was feeling kind of drained, but I'm back. So I wanted to start this week off because I didn't post last week. So I want to start this week off with the monthlies, and then the week after this, I'll go back into the normal weeklies, and I'll be back on schedule. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for all your support, all your comments, all your likes, you subscribing. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. I will be coming out with a 1K video, a more personable thank you, and sharing a bit more about myself. So that will be coming out sometime as well. And I would just want to say thank you all again. And for my disclaimer, like I always say, if this reading does not resonate, it may not be for you, and that's okay. Maybe my readings will resonate another day. And another option would be there are many other awesome readers on YouTube that may be helpful to your situation, So let's see what's going on for the Geminis out there for May 2019. This is your guys' season starting, is it the 20th, I believe? So we're itching closer towards Gemini season. So I really feel that you guys are excited about that. You're back in your element. Taurus is very serious for you guys, and I feel now it's like you want to talk and communicate with people. Your birthday is coming up, so I really feel you guys, I feel a really good energy with you guys. And we have the Hangman. So I feel like for the month of May, you could be getting a lot of downloads. I feel that also with the Hangman, I feel if you guys may be also feeling stuck too for the month of May, But for the most part, I still feel like things will probably start to pick up in you for June if you feel that way, or possibly even sooner. But the Hangman is someone who just surrenders to the process. So I feel like for May, you guys are just going in it like, hey, I'm just going with the flow. I'm going where I'm meant to be, and I'm just trusting the process and trusting the path that the universe has set out for me. That's what I feel from you guys for this month. We have the King of Swords. So I feel also in another way, you're also cutting out people, places, and things that can cause you to feel stuck as well. I feel that you're wanting to feel more free. You're wanting to say what's on your mind, and you're wanting to be more open. And with the King of Swords, this is someone who knows his power, someone who talks with authority. He doesn't act so roughly on emotions. So he's a very cool, calm, and collected guy. So I really feel that that's the energy you're being in, because it's like you want to, I just want to be happy. So I'm going to avoid people, places, and things that could bring me out my element. Or if I can't avoid it, I just got to make sure that I think rationally, so I don't get myself into any situations that could backfire on me later. And we also have the Seven of Cups. So I feel for the month of May, like I said, if things been feeling kind of confusing, it's going to start to come to an end. You're going to start to see things more clearly with the Seven of Cups. Or it could be you making a decision on what you want to do. Maybe you had different jobs you wanted to choose from, or maybe you had your eye on a few houses you wanted to buy, or things like that. It's also coming to a final decision, and maybe also sticking with it. This could be also with the Hangman, you choosing to cut people, places, and things off, and being the Hangman by sticking by that and saying your word because you see things for what they are as well. So let's see why the Hangman is here. We have the Nine of Swords reverse, and we have the Page of Swords. So let me see why the Page of Swords is here. Why is the Page of Swords here? Okay, with the Two of Pentacles. So like I said, the Two of Pentacles in this deck is harmony in the midst of change. So you're going through changes right now, Gemini. Also, in terms of a person, I do see someone who may have been in Hangman position in terms of you, and now they want to speak their truth. It could be another air sign as well, because the King of Swords is a fellow air sign. I feel if this was the case, this person may have finally come to the truth, the enlightenment, because you also see in the Hangman how he's enlightened. So maybe in this Hangman space where you guys wasn't communicating or talking, this person actually sees you look more clearly and wants to move towards you. Or also, this person is getting out of their head about this too, especially if you've been separated from this person as well. And with the Page of Swords, this is someone who wants to communicate. This is someone who also be looking on social media, trying to gather information or talking to friends, things like that. But just know overall, Gemini, you're going through a major change in the month of May. But however, it's good changes. And let's see why the King of Swords is here. So we have the World. And we have the Chariot. So in terms of you just as the sign Gemini, what I see here is you're definitely completing a cycle and you are moving forward full steam ahead. So like I said, if you feel like you've been stuck in your life, that's all coming to an end. I feel like in May is just going to wrap it up, and when June comes, it's going to be, you're going into a whole, I feel like you'll start to feel more better. It's like, how you go through things in life and like it's over, but you haven't quite seen the next step. I feel you're going to start seeing the next step really in June. In terms of a person, what I see here is a cycle has definitely been completed, and through this hang time that they had with the hangman here, I feel they also had to mature. They had to go through their own cycles to complete so they can move forward with you as well. So let's see why the Seven of Cups is here. We have the Empress. We have the Six of Wands. I love this reading. I felt this reading was positive. So in terms of you, Gemini, whatever you choose to do with your creativity, you are in the power to manifest, I feel, for the month of May. So whatever creative projects you want to do, just you being in that Empress energy, it doesn't have to, you could be male or female, doesn't matter. The Empress, she knows who she is, and her energy is very peaceful and calm, and she just sits on her throne because she knows her worth. Like, she doesn't entertain herself with people that do not give her the same energy or treat her like the Empress that she is. So I really feel that you are now treating yourself with way more respect. You're in a place of self-love, and this could be a victory for you as well. Maybe in general in life you was going through a depressive period where you didn't see the greatness about yourself, where you felt so lost and down and out, and now you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, seeing like, hey, I could do whatever I set my mind to. Like, I'm now freeing myself from my past, from everything, to close this cycle and to move forward, because I am worth happiness. I am worth abundance. And I have to start treating myself as such, and that's a victory to you. Maybe if you've been selling for less in people, places, and things, and now you're seeing it for what it is. The illusion is being ripped away. It's like, you know what? I'm the Empress. Like, I give birth to great things. That's just the energy, but it's so beautiful is to know and own who you are. And in terms of a person, this person could see you in the Empress energy, and they could see you as a victory after a time of separation as well. Sometimes we have to go through getting tongue-tied, separations with people, because I feel we all take things for granted in one way or another. Some people take people for granted. Some people take their job for granted. Some people take their health for granted. Some people take their homes for granted. And it's not till really something happens that shakes you up and be like, oh crap. Like, for example, how many times do people like ride in the car, right? And they see like their engine light on, right? And they just be like, oh, it's not too bad. I could turn it on, so I could still drive, right? But it's not till your car literally breaks down, you know what I'm saying? And then you be like, dag, now my car broke down. Like, dag, I should have just took it to the shop. Things like that. So I feel that this person now sees you more clearly. And also, Gemini, you see yourself more clearly. And I've noticed that when we see ourselves more clearly, other people that we had issues with will see us more clearly too, especially if you have a soul connection with them. It's like a mirroring effect. So, overall, for the month of May, I really feel great things for you guys and closing cycles and going into new beginnings and feeling victorious and letting nothing stop you. So, Gemini, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.